Previously on As the World Turns.
Now, by the power vested in me, I pronounce you husband.
Don't give up hope. I'm still alive. Johnny, he's still alive. Dusty is alive.
I wanted to be your true north. Somehow, we both got lost. Love isn't the problem. I'm the problem. Because I always want to believe you. I can't live that way.
You're back.
I couldn't stay away. I tried. But I love you so much.
You're back.
Coffee's ready. And the paper is here, filled with lots of crimes for you to solve.
What is it with you and being a human alarm clock?
This paper is for Nick Hasno, detective newly reinstated. First day back on the job.
Katie, I'm not in the mood.
Why aren't you dressed? Aren't you going back today?
It just feels weird.
Oh, come on, Nick. You didn't do anything wrong. If anyone should be ashamed to show their face, it would be Carly. She's lucky you let her off like you did. Why did you do that again?
For her kids and for Jack, I owe him.
Yeah, I guess you do. So why don't you get out there, protect, serve?
Katie, I messed up. All right, I was wrong about Jack. I wouldn't even have my job back if it wasn't for that guy.
So maybe you should thank him.
Hell.
Go out and do the job.
Okay. Okay. Well, at least there's one good thing about all this.
Stop drooling over Carly.
At least Mike's not here to watch me crash and burn.
Oh, I'm gone. Bye.
Yeah, I got a delivery for Kate Peretti.
What are you doing here?
Huh?
You weren't supposed to deliver them here, and they're supposed to be balloons, not flowers.
Oh.
So just go back wherever you came from and switch them out for balloons and wait for my call to tell you the right address.
Hey, old lady, you sure you want me to go back to where I came from?
I ordered balloons.
Well, that is a long way to go back. What you think?
Oh my God! What are you doing here?
Emily, hey.
Henry, are you always in the wrong place at the wrong time? Really?
Yes, when I'm hiding my money with the wrong person. Speaking of which...
Did you get the robe I asked you to pick up?
Yes, I got the robe you asked me to pick up. And although I think it's very generous of you to thank me for everything I've done for you in the last couple of weeks, I prefer cash.
It's
in lieu
not
of gifts.
for you. It's a homecoming present for Paul.
Oh, really? Oh, no kidding. And is this a homecoming gift for Paul as well? Emily, sweetheart, the man is in jail for murder. The homecoming isn't going to come around for like 20 years or so.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah, right. You figured out a way to spring Paul, haven't you?
I did not.
Yeah, you have.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, and there's a problem with that.
What?
Well, I'm betting that since he's accused of murder, the only way to get him out of trouble is to get somebody else into trouble.
What is your point?
That somebody else better not be me.
Dad, I was right. The photo and the letter prove that Dusty's okay.
According to the experts, yesterday, whoever took that picture at that time, Dusty was alive.
Oh.
Let's hope he still is.
Well, that means that we have to get to him pretty quick, Dad, because whoever's holding him might decide.
I checked with your hotel. The note was delivered shortly after the morning edition hit the stands. Honey, that's good news. It means whoever took the picture had to get to Dusty, get the paper, and get the letter delivered to the hotel in a certain time frame. It's good news. Well, I figure within a 50-mile radius, but I know it's a big area, but I've got a lot of officers covering it, and as soon as I know something, I'll let you know, Jen.
We might not have to have a search party, Dad. Tell me where he is.
What's this about?
No, Jessica, it's okay.
If I ever meant anything to you, Paul, you will do this one thing. Tell me what you know about Dusty, now.
I wish I could tell you.
Oh, no word games, Paul. You wish, just say it. Where is he?
Paul, I'm advising you not to answer any of these
Oh,
questions.
look, she's my sister. She can ask me whatever she wants. Jennifer, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know where Dusty is.
Then how did you know he was alive?
Because Hal showed me the letter and the photo.
No,
that
I
was
mean
sent here.
before. You knew because you're the one who made him disappear.
If I thought Dusty was alive, why would I confess to murdering the guy?
You tell me. For some reason, you led me to believe that you murdered him and buried him. And now you're gonna have to change your story. So what's the new spin gonna be, that you never even saw him that night?
Now, that might be a problem, because if you never even saw him that night, where did all that annoying blood come?
Okay, not another word. In light of the evidence and my client recanting his confession, I filed a motion to have the murder charges dropped.
Well, unless Dusty Donovan turns up pretty soon, Paul's still our #1 suspect.
You recanted your confession?
Dusty Donovan was alive as of yesterday, which means my client clearly didn't kill him. Excuse me. Jessica Griffin? Yes, Your Honor. Of course, I'll be right there. The judge wants to see me now regarding your case. Watch what you say. I want my client returned to his cell.
With glee.
Why did you do it?
Officer, Jennifer, stop wasting your time. Officer, take him back to his cell.
Sure, Lieutenant. Come on.
Paul, if you never even knew why or how Dusty disappeared, why did you confess to his murder? Paul, you were looking at a life sentence in prison for something you didn't do. Why?
I had nothing left to lose.
Okay, who's taking the fall for Paul here? Because I promise you, it's not going to be... It's Meg. It's Meg. You're going to nail Dusty's murder on Meg, and then you're going to get your husband free in the process.
I haven't done anything to Meg.
Well, then Paul has. I saw how he reacted when we saw her at your wedding.
I know. Can you believe that? I mean, he really lit into her.
Totally lit into her. It looked like he was using you to get back at her.
He loves me. He wasn't using me to get back at... Why do you care anyway, huh? Wasn't it you who said you were washing your hands of me and all of my schemes?
Yes, yeah, that's right. I would love to do that, except for the fact that you've got some money of mine.
Oh, yeah, the $1 million.
That's
And you
right,
have
the
no
$1 million.
idea how much trouble that could get you into, do you?
Plus, I feel obligated to keep you from blowtorching your own life and, in turn, imploding mine. What are you up to, lady?
I'm just trying to stay positive.
Positive? You?
Yeah. Can't I act as if something good's gonna happen to me for once in my life?
No, you can't. That's not the Emily Stewart I know. You were always looking for the worst. It's usually because you've done something that's coming back to haunt you.
Thanks, a lot. God, it's nice to know you think so little of me.
I don't think little of you.
do.
No, listen to me. Just listen, whatever plans you have for Paul, would you just let him go, please? Would you just forget about him? Would you get out while you still have the chance?
You are real, aren't you? Please tell me I'm not dreaming.
How did you get prettier?
Never mind liking the dream. What happened? You were supposed to be gone for another few weeks.
Okay, if we're gonna talk instead of kiss, you're gonna have to let me come inside.
Sorry, come in.
Watch out!
Those are ridiculous. Sorry, do you want coffee or juice?
No, don't even think about it. I'm letting you out of my sight.
What happened with your brother?
He recovered. By the time I left, he was working 8 hours on the site every day. Since the job was almost complete.
Almost.
Don't worry. I'm here to stay, all right?
Why didn't you warn me you were coming home?
Warn you?
I would have met you at the airport.
Could you have brought the bed to the airport?
Good point. You're forgiven.
Hey! What's up, man? What do you know? Huh? She didn't get sick of you playing guitar and kick you out?
No, Katie's been great.
So what about this guy? Has he been behaving himself, or was he nothing but trouble?
I couldn't sleep in our bed without you.
I had a tough time sleeping last night myself.
Jack, I'm sorry I let you down. I know we can get through this if you give me another chance.
Where are the kids?
The boys have had their breakfast. They're just getting dressed for school, and Sage is asleep.
Was she sick?
Well, she was up a good part of the night. I thought it might be an ear infection.
Is she okay?
Yeah. No, she's fine. I'm just a little fried, so I thought I would just close my eyes for a few minutes before Sandy Lebo comes to pick them up, and I must have fallen asleep because I had this dream.
What?
Nothing. Sandy's gonna bring the boys to school, and then she's going to bring Sage for a play date with the twins, so we have the whole morning to talk.
We said it all, Carly.
Well, if you're through talking to me, why are you here?
I wanted to tell the kids what was going on.
Right now?
We're separated,
For
Carly.
one lousy night, Jack. You really want to make an official announcement before we've even tried to work
I
it
am
out?
not going to change my mind. I don't want my kids to wake up one more morning wondering where I am. They've got to be told. Today.
So how's the Oakdale PD? Detonate any more bombs while I was gone?
Not exactly.
Hey, babe, you know what? You must be hungry after that plane ride and the time change. Actually, with the time change, want a steak?
I'm fine. Hey, man. What are things between you and Jack?
Hey, I bet nowhere in Latvia serves those lumberjack breakfasts like you like. You want one?
Yeah, and I'm going to just take your bag upstairs, all right?
Oh, good idea.
Delivery for Mr. Kasloff.
Yep, that's me. Actually, I've been expecting these.
The lady said to remind you to read the card.
I'll do that. Yep, wait a second. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, babe, you want your eggs fried or scrimp? Oh, wait, don't read that.
Well, hey, why not? They're for me, aren't they?
For you?
Yeah. Admit it. You knew I was coming home, didn't you?
Well,
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I told Mark not to tell you, but I figured if you called, he'd say something. So, sorry he ruined the surprise, but... Can't keep a good man down. Happy reinstatement.
will you look at that? They put in the wrong card. Idiots.
These are for Nick.
What's for me?
You want to tell me why you just got reinstated? And what you did to lose your job in the first place?
You really should think this through, Jack.
I have. Most of the night. Separation's the only
I'm
way.
talking about our children. This is going to devastate them.
You don't think I know that? We can't pretend this isn't happening, Carly.
They're getting ready for school. Could you at least wait until tonight?
I'm working tonight. Late. Now's the only time.
Then I'll tell them.
Not a good
Because then they
idea.
can get through the
No, I
school
want them
day
to know the
without-
truth.
I cannot believe what you're doing to our family.
I'm just dealing with what's already been done.
With what I've done, right? Tell them what you want. Blame me all you want. But I'm not going to sit here and watch those boys' faces while you do it.
Yeah. What about Sage?
Would you like me to go wake her up for you, Jack, so you can tell her that her mommy and daddy are separated? How is she supposed to understand that? I don't even understand
Fine,
it.
then just the boys. But you are going to do this with me.
And act like I'm fine with the fact that you're bailing on us.
United front, Carly. You owe that to them. And to me.
Jack!
Hey, guys.
Did you catch lots of bad guys last night? Did you get them at school today?
Not today. Not today, buddy. Look, your mom and I have something we want to tell you. Come on, sit down. Guys, your mother and I, we're gonna be living apart from each other for a while.
Why? Because of us?
No, JJ. No, this has nothing to do with anything that you guys did. And this doesn't mean that we love you boys or Sage any less. We love you. No matter what. Whether we live together or not.
How long?
How long are we gonna be apart? Well, it looks like a long time, JJ.
Jack. No, please stop.
Getting him out of jail right now is the worst possible thing you can do. While you're a prison bride, you're safe. You let him out, Emily, and all he's going to do is rip your heart out
No,
again.
he loves me. Henry, he proved that to me the minute he asked me to be his wife.
What he proved is that he's so desperate he is going to marry the one that shot him just to get what he wants.
Are you trying to hurt me?
No, I'm not. I don't want to hurt you. I'm trying to wake you up, okay? Before you end up on that cliff again with a gun in your hand. You got lucky once. Nobody died, and he didn't even name you as the shooter. But the next time.
Would you stop, okay? I only shot him because he was walking away from me. But don't you see, now that we're married, everything is the way it was meant to be.
If he walked away from you once.
He won't do it. He will never hurt me like that again.
Are you sure? Don't answer. Just let's look at the big picture. He drove you to do the unthinkable once. Don't let him give you a reason to go back there again. It is not too late.
Thanks for picking up the rope.
Look, I know you're not going to understand this, but for me there was a certain logic that I found appealing. I had lost everything. I had lost everyone. And I had caused so much pain, especially to you.
And you decided to hurt me more by saying that you murdered the man I love?
Well, I thought Dusty was dead, and I couldn't find the body. And I thought that if I confessed, at least I could spare you all of the questions. I know that you would hate me.
So you did it for me.
That's the biggest load of bull I've ever heard.
But it's true.
You know, you said that once before, that you did it for me, when you were trying to explain why you made me believe that my baby was dead. But then you admitted that it wasn't for me. It was for Rosanna. So, who are you trying to score points with now, Paul?
And nobody. Look, Hal, I think it's time for me to leave.
Is it for Meg Snyder?
Wait, no, what about Meg Snyder?
Because she actually is the one who made Dusty disappear, right? His blood is all over her gloves. And by confessing, you helped her keep her secret. Until now. What happened?
Nothing. Hal, please. Can we get out of here?
When your sister's finished.
Why would you sacrifice yourself for Meg?
Meg had nothing to do with my confession.
Really? Let's see.
Hal, stop! No, stop! Just please, leave Meg Snyder out of this.
For somebody you pretend not to care about, that was a pretty passionate reaction. I wonder how your wife would feel if she knew how you still feel about Meg.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You knew all along that there was a way for me to beat this, didn't you?
Did you stop loving her?
The only feeling that I have for Meg Snyder is regret that I ever trusted her. And I don't want her here because I don't want to be anywhere around her.
But if Meg did something to Dusty, you can't expect that the police are not going to question her
Fine, look,
about
you
it.
think Meg had something to do with Dusty's disappearance? Just ask her, but please, keep her the hell away from me.
And where does Emily fit in?
What? I don't even know what that means.
Why did you marry her?
I married Emily because she has everything that I need. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I'll get him out of here. Does he have any idea how much he sounds like his father talking in damn riddles?
Oh, well, Dad, I heard him loud and clear. He knows something about Dusty, and we have to find out what it is before it's too late.
Hey, baby. Have you spoken to Jessica about taking back your confession?
Yeah. But I almost didn't have to.
Why?
Dusty's alive.
What? You're kidding me. Where's he been?
Nobody knows. But Jennifer got a letter with a picture of Dusty and a newspaper, and then the lab verified it. It's all legit, so...
Oh my God, this is fantastic. This is great. I am so happy.
Yeah, no celebrating until we're sure.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What's not to be sure about? They have to let you go. Where's Jessica?
She's in front of a judge trying to get them to drop the murder charges immediately, but they could turn her down.
How? How could they charge you for something that never happened? This is wonderful.
Yeah. And the timing is it's perfect. I mean, we get married and then, like an answer to our prayers, news breaks that Dusty is alive.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, but not a surprise. I mean, not to you, anyway.
What do you mean?
Emily, you kept saying that you had a feeling. You knew all along that there was a way for me to beat this, didn't you?
Okay, who's gonna fill me in?
Me. But later. All right, I gotta go.
Well, what? Hey, listen, man. If something happened, talk to me about it.
No, I handled it. It's all over.
All right, where are you going?
Work. Get inside, man. She's crazy about you. Come on.
So is that true you're crazy about me?
I might have missed you, but not really. He's your cousin. What's he gonna say?
Huh. I don't know. He's a cop. He watches people for a living.
Well, I don't know who he was watching because after a while, I just didn't even really notice you were gone.
Really?
You know, I had so much time on my hands. I won a couple Nobel Prizes, built a pyramid, you know, the usual.
Yeah. All right, well, maybe I'll just call Mark, see if he needs me back.
No, why don't you not do that? Come right back here. I just got you back, Mike Kasnoff. I am never letting you leave me again.
You're scaring them, Jack.
Yeah, and what are you doing, acting like it's all on me? Telling me to stop.
You're acting like it's the end of the line for us.
It's a separation, Carly. It's not exactly a beginning. I don't know how to do this.
Neither do I. But if we have to do it, we might as well do it together. So, boys, you know how we're a family. And we're strong because we're always there for each other, right? Well, it doesn't have to change just because Jack and I are living in different houses.
Why?
Why are we separating? You know, sometimes when you guys have an argument and Carly and I send you to separate rooms to cool down, well, that's basically how it is.
Did you guys have an argument?
Yeah,
Then say you're sorry.
we did. We are sorry. Aren't we? Listen, after we stopped and we thought, we realized something. That some of the things I do make Carly unhappy every day. And some of the things she does make me unhappy every day.
Even when you're with us?
No. No. Being with you guys it's the best thing we do. It's what makes us most happy. Right, Jack?
Yes. So, we want to try to get rid of the unhappy parts, but keep all the best parts. If Carly and I, if we live separately, then we won't make each other unhappy anymore. And we'll still see you guys all the time, and that's just about the best thing in the whole wide world.
So who's moving out? You or Mom?
I'm gonna stay with Emma for a while. And when you guys come and see me, you can ride horses. Pretty soon it's gonna be hot enough that you can swim in the pond.
The rest of the time, you'll stay here with me.
If we're really good, will you stay?
JJ, I promise this has nothing to do with you or Parker or Sage. We love you so much.
Want to be a family anymore?
Well, you know how your dad lives at his house? And Aunt Gwen lives someplace else. And that doesn't mean we're not a family. We're still going to be connected by love. You know, even though we're not under the same roof.
You promised you would never leave me.
No, JJ, wait, JJ, wait. Hey, listen, hey, I'll still see you all the time, all of you, probably more than ever.
You promised too.
What, baby?
When we found Jack, you said that we would never lose him again.
I know.
And where are you letting him go? I want to go with you.
Oh, JJ, you can't do that. You can't. Hey, all your stuff's here, your clothes, your toys, Parker and Sage.
But I want you here too.
Oh, JJ, you'll see me all the time, I promise.
Are you getting a divorce?
Parker.
Are you?
No.
But we don't know. Listen, I know this is hard, guys, but we're gonna be okay. We'll see each other a lot. We'll have dinner a lot. We'll go to games and stuff. We'll be okay.
Is it Mom? Did you stop loving her?
Well, I'll always love your mother.
Then why? It was that lady, wasn't it, Mom?
No. Parker, that has nothing to do with this.
What lady, Parker?
Mom said you'd be mad if you found out the lady was here. But I didn't tell him, Mom. I didn't say a word.
I know, baby. I know. Parker, I want you to listen to me. What's happening between me and Jack is between us. It has nothing to do with you.
The lady.
I was wrong to ask you to keep her a secret. I was wrong about a lot of things.
Guys, why don't you go on up and finish getting ready for school? Go, come on.
But if you're not here, who's gonna make us pancakes on Saturday morning? You said it was a family tradition.
Guys, it still is. I'll still make them whenever you come and visit me, okay? Now, come on, give me a hug and finish getting ready for school, okay? I'll call you tonight before you go to bed.
A divorce?
You even got Parker involved in your scheme against Nick Kasnoff?
Happened to be here when Chard...
No, he was here when the hooker you paid to set up Nick Kasnoff came by looking for more money. I can't believe that you had your son promise to lie for you, Carly.
Like I lied for you just now. Telling them that everything is going to be okay, and all the while you've been planning a divorce?
I can't do this. We'll talk about this later.
When?
When we discuss what's going to happen with the kids.
What do you mean, what's going to happen with the kids? They're staying with me. You just said that yourself.
Yeah, for now, yes.
Jack, what are you doing? You can't take those kids from me. They need me. I need them. They're my whole life.
Yes, and still, you left them night after night to work at a strip club. I gotta get out of here. Hey, baby. very far. I promise. No. I love you so much. Here.
I didn't know. I didn't know for sure how things would work out. I only hoped.
Yeah, but, you kept saying that everything was gonna be okay.
Yeah, well, that's what people say.
I shouldn't worry. Yeah, well, some people say things, but you do things.
What could I have done?
I don't know. Listen to the right keyhole, make a few phone calls. I have no idea. I love you for always standing by me.
Oh, God. That's why I did it.
What did you do?
I believed in our love. I knew that if we could find our way back to each other, then we would find a way to get these charges dropped and bring you back home to me where you belong.
Find a way? How?
I don't know how. I don't know how. It doesn't matter how. It's just that Dusty is alive now, and that's all that matters. And we are one step closer to starting our lives together.
You think Paul was trying to give you some sort of a message just now?
I have to go see Meg.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Because Meg just became our #1 suspect.
Dad, she was gonna tell me something before when I told her that Dusty was alive.
You told her? Oh, Jen, you just gave us one less button to push when we interrogate her. Will you let me deal with Meg?
What, like before, Dad? You let her go.
We didn't have sufficient evidence.
Oh, and why gather sufficient evidence against Meg when you have Paul's confession? His sick word against no one else's dead. You blindly accepted that.
Because it made sense.
Because you hate him. Because he stole Emily from you and you can't stand it. And now the charges are going to be dropped against Paul and he's going to be free to do who knows what while Dusty could be out there dying. Oh my God, he could be dying.
I didn't blindly accept Paul's confession. I had reason to believe that he was guilty.
Dad,
And I won't stop looking for Dusty. As for Paul going free, there's no way that's going to happen.
The judge ruled the murder charges against Paul have been dropped. You'll start the paperwork?
I'll find you when I'm done here.
now you have to release him.
Honey, there's so many charges against Paul, there's no way in hell he's getting out of here.
I wanted to be your true north, Carly. I did. But it looks like we both got lost.
Hi, guys. Oh, good. You're all set to go, huh?
Can I stay home with you today? Me too.
No, you can't. You have to go to school. And you know why? Because when life surprises us, we have to continue and do what we are supposed to do, right?
Why can't we get someone else to do this part?
Yeah, I kind of wish we could too. But don't worry, he'll be all right.
How?
It just will.
But Jack was there then.
Hi, Carly.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, and now thanks for taking Sage today. And boys, come on. They're ready to go. Now you be good playing with those twins, okay? All right. And thanks again for bringing them to school. This morning has been, it's been crazy.
Oh, no problem.
Great. All right, thanks. You guys have a good day. And I'll be right here waiting when you get home. Bye. Bye, Sage. I love you. Mwah.
Don't you want to be a family anymore?
Hey, Emma, I'm heading right back out, so...
I know, I'm gonna be in bed all day. All right, thank you. Bye. Don't worry about Nick, he's all right.
Really?
Yeah. I think when you hear what he did, you might even be a little proud.
Katie?
Oh no, you're getting all serious on me. What did I do?
Well, I'm about to ask you a very serious question. Will you marry me?
Did you forget I already said yes?
It's been a while. I wanted to hear the answer again.
Yes. Love these shirts.
So once they process the paperwork, the murder charges will be officially dropped.
Oh my God, Jessica, thank you. Thank you so much. You have made us both so happy.
Well, we all got pretty lucky, huh?
We get to have dinner together tonight. I'm so excited. You know what? I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna go back to our place and fix it all up and make it all nice for
Emily,
me to come home.
I can't go home with you.
Dad, if a judge says Paul can go,
There's still other charges pending. Jumping bail, obstruction of justice.
and how long will that keep him here?
I don't know, a couple of weeks until he's tried. Honey, I will take care of it.
Dad, do you really want to help me?
How can you even ask me that?
Then do this for me. Let Paul go.
On the next, As the World Turns.
What's wrong?
Sometimes I think I was better off before I even knew that I had a sister.
I hate this all go away. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying? I can get you out of this whole mess.
That's why I told my father that I will not cooperate with his case. And without me, he has no way of convicting you. So you're free, Paul.